Hi everyone, Amber here with Yarny Quills Crochet, and today I'm doing a very special unboxing. But before I get to that, I have a few things I want to say. A couple of weeks ago, I won the yarn lottery and won a giveaway from Crystal at Bag-O-Day Crochet. And she was thoughtful enough to go to my page and tell you all that I had a YouTube channel. And it was like my channel exploded after she, said, hey, go look at this person and see what all she's got to say. And I've been blown away ever since. I started this YouTube channel just as something to do for myself to help be a distraction because, like most of you, 2020 was a very difficult year. I had to transition from working to working from home, and I'm a social person, so being home by myself all day was very difficult. It, has played havoc on me, and I started really getting back into my crocheting a little over a year ago. And I'd been kind of tinkering with it a little bit off and on for about 10 years, but it's like it just never clicked until like this time last year. And then I started watching a lot of YouTube channels and all these tutorials, and it was like all of a sudden everything just made sense. And it became therapy. And I know most of you all understand that. I crochet to give things away. I've never sold anything. Now, that's not to say that I wouldn't accept a commission, because I would. But for me, crocheting is more about the process. I like the process of creating the item. And once I've made it, I like to give it to someone that could use it. Because space is a factor for me. I don't have the room to keep all the things that I make. And granted, I've never made anything huge. The biggest thing I've made is a throw blanket. That was a gift, so I didn't keep it. But it's just sort of taken off, and everybody's been so nice and so kind, and I wasn't expecting this, and it was completely overwhelming. And I was talking to my husband about it, and it's, I don't know what to do. It's like all this happened overnight, and should I change something? Do I need to be more creative? And it's like it just changed everything. And he told me, he said, no, just stick to your original plan, make it fun for yourself. And if people like it, that's great. And if they don't, that's fine too. And, you're right. I just need to stick to my initial plan. So, I want to thank all of you all that have subscribed. Anyone that has ever watched a video, I appreciate it. Like, this is, I just can't express, I don't have the words to express how wonderful this has been and how good it's made me feel. I just don't have a way to explain it to you, but just know that deep down in this heart right here, that it is beyond appreciated. So thank you. And thank you to Crystal at Bag-O-Day for doing this. You helped this, and I'm never going to forget it. So we are going to open this big thing up, and Bag-O-Day came through, y'all. She came through. This big old thing is packed tight, and she heavy. But we're going to open this up because there are a couple of things in here that I am completely excited about. I've actually had this box now for about 2 weeks. I haven't opened it because one of my other cat, Milo, who's 11, another tabby cat, he likes to chew on boxes. And when I opened it, I was afraid that I would have problems. Wow, Chris, you really sealed this thing up, girl. I'm going to do my best not to cut myself. I guess while I'm doing this, I could tell y'all a little bit about me. I am 38 years old. I've been married to my husband Brad now for, we're about to have our 11th anniversary in September. My two favorite holidays are Halloween and Christmas. I love Halloween because I love the fall. It's my favorite time of year. And plus my birthday's close to Halloween, like really close. I used to have to plan all my birthday parties when I was little around Halloween, and I hated it growing up. But now that I'm an adult, I really like it. I love that time of year. I love to travel. Haven't got to do it much. I have been to another country though. I went to Ireland in 2016 with some friends. Had an excellent time. We went over there to Killarney, which is on the western side. We landed in Dublin, took a train, went to the western side of the country, and we ran a half marathon over there, the Killarney half marathon. It was awesome. Pretty much downhill and flat. I live in East Tennessee, so I don't know what it's like to run downhill. I do run, by the way. I'm a runner. So I'm used to everything doing this. Like, that's just East Tennessee. You know, we have, I live really close to Dollywood, about an hour from Dollywood, which is Dolly Parton's theme park. You know, Dolly Parton's our favorite person around here. She really is awesome, though. Like, if you don't know much about Dolly, you really need to look into this woman because she is something. Dollywood, that's what I was saying. If y'all ever come on vacation here, go to Dollywood, have your walking shoes on because that park is literally built on the side of a mountain. You're going to be walking uphill a lot. Like all the big rides, like the big coasters, if you're a roller coaster person, they're all in the back up the hill. So have your walking shoes on. Okay, that's all I'm going to tell you. If you ever visit East Tennessee, wear comfortable shoes. All right, Crystal. Ooh, she packed this thing up good. Look at that. Oh my gosh. There's some beautiful yarn in here. Stuff that I would never have bought that I'm excited to use. And I'll get to know a little more about my style, what I like, because I'm not a very adventurous crocheter. I tend to stick to the same yarns that I like. So her putting things in here that I would normally have never bought, like this right here. This is soft. It's thin. But this is really nice. Like this would make a really nice garment that's not heavy on you. And I'm excited for this right here. The Katya. Never had this before either. It is super soft and squishy. I love these colors, this gray and the blue. It kind of looks a little green on my camera, but it's not. Trying to see. It's made in Italy by Katya. 47% acrylic. 53% wool. So I had a feeling this had wool in it. Crystal always says she can smell wool. I've never had wool yarn, so I don't know what it smells like. She can smell it though, which I think is really cool. There's some of this twisted cotton blend yarn from Lion Brand. I like these colors. Me living in East Tennessee, those of you who know college sports, I just live right down the road from the University of Tennessee. Colors are orange and white. So this will definitely fit in around here. And then there's this really cool yarn from Kartapu. That's what that's called. These colors are really neat. Again, something I would never have picked for myself, but I'm glad it's here because it's going to make me use something that it's going to get me outside of my box, and that's what I need. Let's see. This right here, the yarn that Bag-O-Day says she has to put in every giveaway. This is really pretty. It is shiny, and in the camera you can see, like, this needs to be a garment. This needs to be worn outside in the sunlight where it is going to sparkle and get people's attention. So I'm thinking this needs to be a shawl or some sort of summer garment, or even a winter garment to brighten up the winter, because winter doesn't always have to be about the reds and the browns and the dark greens. And, you know, we can add our own sunshine to winter, right? So this definitely needs to be a sunshine shawl, and maybe that's what we'll call it. And maybe we could name it after Crystal, since she's the one that gave this to us. And this is, you know, Bag-O-Day Classic. She puts this in every giveaway, she says. So we could call this the Crystal Sunshine Shawl. What do you think about that? I think it's a good idea. All right. And this is the yarn, I think she said, that was like something with dog hair. Do you think that's what, was that it? But it's soft. She said it was soft, and boy, she was right. I don't think there's a whole lot of yardage. There isn't. I could probably make a nice cowl out of this. Maybe 2 nice fuzzy hats. I think I could make 2 hats, or a hat and a half, something like that. Oh yes. Never had hand-dyed yarn before, but I've got 2 from Daniel with Paw Ply Yarn. This is awesome, and I think these will go together. Whatever I make, I'm going to put them together. This is so cool. I've never had hand-dyed yarn. It's so cool. This right here, this is screaming fall to me. Like, what do you think? Is this fall? I mean, it's got, oh, my hair in it. Look at these colors. Ooh. You see that? There's browns, reds, yellows, golds, orange. This is fall. Now this right here is cool. I didn't realize how much I was going to like this stuff, but I love the colors in that. Like, I've got to make, and this is so soft. Wow. What is in this? This color looks like it's called Party. 80% merino wool, or 80% virgin wash wool. Okay, it's just a different language. 20% nylon. So wool and nylon blends. And it is soft. And she has put enough in here for me to make something nice out of this that can be worn. Now this cool stuff right here, this is the stuff she said was a bit stretchy. And it is. And it's soft. This is nice. I don't really know what to make out of it. It says it's fashion silk, so I would imagine to get the full advantage from it, you would need to make some kind of a garment. But she sent this to me in this pink and in this purple. I can put these together and make a really nice top if I wanted to, or a very nice shawl. Alternate my colors. I think that'd be nice. There's also this really soft yarn in here. This right here, I cannot tell you all how soft this is. I mean, this is nice. What is in this? 50% viscose and 50% acrylic. This is really soft. And she's put a couple of these in there too, so I can make something with it. And then there's also some white just wool yarn. Again, I'm going to open this and smell it and see if I can smell the wool like Crystal does. I don't know what wool smells like though. What am I smelling for? It's nice though. I like it. 100% recycled wool. Even better. Saving the planet. Fiber arts saving the world. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Oh, and she's giving me another project bag. Maker's Mercantile or Merchantile, however you say it. And the stitch markers from Rose Likes Crochet. Here's the little one that have the masquerade mask in it. Can you see that kind of? And this one's the one that's the water bottle, which is perfect for me because I drink water like it's going out of style. Just to give you a little info about me, so you guys can get to know me a little bit. If you hear noise in the background, that's my cat using his facilities. It's a couple of rooms down, and he's making use. So I apologize if you hear something that sounds like a scraping, but that's just my cat doing his business. Something that I can tell you about me, just to let you know about me a little bit. Back in 2014, I had an aha moment, and I've pretty much been overweight all my life. And when I say overweight, I'm talking like severe obesity. At my heaviest, I weighed 334 pounds. And quality of life, I missed out on a lot. Very self-conscious. I still am. But I had an aha moment, and it was like I just woke up one day and decided that I didn't want to be like that anymore. So I changed how I ate, and I started exercising like it was going out of style. Now, granted, with my life, I could do that because it's just me and my husband and our cats. I don't have kids. And I know that kids, you know, when you're trying to divide your time up like that and make sure you have time for everything, it's overwhelming and it's hard. And oftentimes you have to pick and choose what you do with your time. But I started in March of 2014. By March of 2015, without surgery, no weight loss pills, all I did was start eating differently and exercised at least 5 to 6 days a week. I had lost over 100 pounds on my own in 1 year. Not kidding. No medication, no surgery, just stuck to it. I mean, it was like my body had been waiting for me to do this. So I did it. And it changed my life. It changed the world for me. So if that's something that you struggle with, I feel your pain. I know how hard it is. And I know the mind games it plays with you, because when I look in the mirror, I still see that 300-pound person, even though I'm nowhere near that anymore. Granted, I'm still considered obese by medical standards, but I've ran like 11 or 12 half marathons. You know, I mean, a half marathon, for those of you that don't know, is 13.10 miles. So, I mean, I didn't run it without stopping. It's more kind of like a walk run kind of deal. But I understand the struggle. So if you need support, you need help, your girl is here, okay? But don't give up. Don't stick to it, because since I've lost that weight, I've been able to do things I never thought I was going to be able to do again. I was able to get on an airplane comfortably, you know, go to amusement parks and get on rides and know I'm going to fit in the seat. I mean, that's things that you don't think about if it's something that you've never had to deal with. So I get it. I understand what it does to you up here. I get it. But that is something important for you to know about me. I'm still a very self-conscious person. I'm not 100% confident. I just try. And I try my best to just be a nice person. So anyway, that's a little bit about me. All this stuff is awesome. I'm pretty sure I showed you everything that's in here. Hello. My buddy's back. Thank you so much, Bag-O-Day. This has been awesome. And thank you to all of you that have subscribed. Oh my gosh, you guys are blowing my mind. I can't believe this. It's awesome. But anyway, thank you everyone for staying in touch. I have some super, super special yarn coming. It's going to be probably another month before it gets here. It's some hand dyed yarn from a yarn dyer. Stop that. From an independent yarn dyer. From an independent yarn dyer that most of you, I'm sure, have heard of. I've never bought anything from this person before, but this colorway that she created had me all over it. And once it gets here, I'll explain why. But it is super, super special. I paid more money than I would ever pay in my life for yarn. But this was kind of a one and done thing. Like, you only have one shot to buy this because it's like, it's only on sale from this time to this time. And if you don't get it, that's it. It's gone. So I did it. And I hope you love it as much as I do. But thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate it. And I hope that you enjoyed getting to know me a little bit. And thank you so much to Crystal from Bag-O-Day Crochet for all this amazingness that she sent to me. I'm excited. And I'm going to make some wonderful things with this. And we are going to give back to our community with it and donate as much of it as I possibly can to those who can use it. So thank you all so much for everything. I appreciate it, and I cannot wait to see you next time. My next video is probably going to be another unboxing for the Annie's Caring Crochet Kit Club, and I think y'all will enjoy what's in it. It's really cute. It's something for a young child, baby to young child, so I think that you'll like it. Thanks for sticking with me. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Bye. And you see my little kitty back here, right there. That is Han. He is 2 years old, and we adopted him. He was found when he was about 3 months old, wandering around a grocery store parking lot. And it just so happened my oldest niece at the time worked in that grocery store, and she was coming out from work one day, and he was out there, and when she called to him, he came to her. So he was clearly not feral. We don't know if he got lost, if he got dumped, because close to this particular grocery store, there are condos and houses kind of across a field. So we don't know if maybe he got to chasing something and got lost, or if he did get dumped. But I'm choosing to be a little more altruistic and think that he just got lost because he was not afraid of people. He wanted to be saved. So he ended up here with me and my husband because we are cat people. But this is my little Han, and you'll probably notice in some of my videos you'll hear me call him Burger. And that's because I started calling him Han Burger, like hamburger, and then he just became Burger. So now me and my husband just call him Burger. And he answers to Burger, even though his name is Han, as in Han Solo from Star Wars.